This afternoon at International Dyno Authority, we're going to start with a new project. We've been asked by numerous customers, what can you do with a Bronco? And up until about 2 weeks ago, there was very little we could do with a Bronco. We could put parts on, but we're a tuning shop. So what we want to do is bring it in and tune it. We've hired Wally, we've got a tuning solution, we have a Bronco, and we have a cold air intake. So we're going to start with the cold air intake. The first thing we're going to do is open this box, unbox and see what we have inside. We've started with the K&N. They're a great name, good synonymous product with horsepower. So we're going to see how much of a job it is to put this on the Bronco. We'll bring it in, we'll put it on the Bronco, and then we'll start with a few baselines. Just like we always do here in International Dyno Authority, we'll go slowly. We'll go step by step. We'll start with low RPM, we'll go to medium RPM, high RPM. We'll increase the fuel efficiency of the vehicle. We'll work on the fueling. That's Wally's job. We'll work on the fueling. Then we'll work on ignition timing, cam timing. We'll give it a little bit more power, and we'll show you the before and the after with one modification only, the K&N Cold Air intake and custom tuning here at International Dyno Authority. Okay, let's just see what's in the box and what are we in for? How much time? And normally you're just going to undo some clamps. Oh, there's the filter. So K&N is famous for making a flow-through filter, oiled or unoiled. We'll check and see whether this one is dry fit or wet fit. We have to oil it ahead of time. Of course, the piping, that's the big deal, right? You're going to try and keep your angles as long as possible without making any too sharp angles, and then increase the size and increase the flow to the motor. Allows more horsepower potential. What else we have in the box? We've got the filter, some of the piping, some of the hardware. Well, some of the boots. This is the first time we've opened it up. We'll have a look, we'll hook it up, we'll get it going, and we'll show you guys the results afterwards. As with any cold air intake, you're going to have some rubber boots and some clamps and some boxes and pipes, and we'll work our way through this K&N install and we'll show you the result afterwards. All right, we're back. We showed you the unboxing of the K&N product. And I kind of want to show you a couple of items and a couple of differences between the original Bronco and what's coming in the box and the K&N. Obviously, we're looking to get a little more power, so because an engine's just an air pump, what we'd like to do is drop the restriction. In a tight space like this, nobody makes a better part anywhere except for the manufacturer. The manufacturer makes an awesome part that fits really well. However, they're stuck within confines, and they're really, as a manufacturer, not looking to put out as much performance as they are sell a product, make it good, make it reliable, and pass emissions. When you look at the original, you're going to see a few different things. I'll show you the two of them back to back. Here's the intake pipe, and it's tiny here, and it makes a really sharp curve. I mean, just look at how much it necks down. If you go into here, we're into like 1 3/4 inches, smaller than a V8 header pipe. There's a lot of injection molding that's done in here that really cuts down on the efficiency of the way this will work. Works great. They drive fun from the manufacturer, but this customer's looking for more power, so we are replacing this with this one, which obviously has a much greater plenum. Still fits extremely well. We've tried it in. They've gotten rid of some of the restrictions with the way they put some of the piping together. It's much larger, it flows better, it's much straighter, the angles aren't nearly as tight. Again, when we look at the end of this, that angle turns 90 degrees and comes back. This one flows out and goes around a corner. Not going to be nearly as much restriction. So that is a big part of what we're doing and why we're upgrading the incoming air. If you can't get it in, you can't get it out. The other thing that we noticed, and it'd be really hard to show you on camera, but the air box and the way it splits, because it's a twin turbo, you've got to feed both sides, both turbos. The air box was splitting. It was going down to literally a piece of rubber that was pinched and then crunched and twisted. And we were down to something that was in the area of 1 1/4 inches feeding. And we've come up here in the area of 2.5 inches. So we're nearly double the size on the intake to the driver's side turbo. The other side's already pretty good. They've just maximized the flow for it. So if you want your Bronco to run correctly, the K&N's a really good product to upgrade this, and then of course we're going to accentuate that with the tune. Okay, Our new Bronco has its new K&N Cold Air intake installed. There's much less restriction. It's a much nicer fit to go down to the passenger side turbo. Everything's installed and we're just about to start some testing. Looking forward to seeing what International Dyno Authority and K&N and Bronco do as a combination. Okay, the new K&N gives us a direct view of the air filter. We have a much larger opening and a lot less restriction. I think this is going to add up to a lot more horsepower in our Bronco. Alrighty, welcome back to International Dyno Authority and our special Bronco episode. The results are in. I'm going to tell you, I wasn't sure what to expect. We are doing custom tuning. We were putting on a K&N. As we showed earlier, the K&N installation was fairly straightforward. And as we do more of them, of course, it's going to be a little more straightforward. But right now, we ran the vehicle a few times in stock trim with no K&N, no nothing. We don't have any comparison for that, so we're not going to talk about that today. Consistently, it made 282 horsepower over and over and over. Today, we had the K&N. We made a number of back-to-back passes. Let the computer do a little bit of learning with the K&N on it, see where it was going to go, make sure we had a good cross-section of where it was with just stock tuning, with just a K&N before we started custom tuning, which is our specialty here at International Dyno. And now the only shop that can offer you custom tuned Broncos with a 2.7 liter. That's what we're talking about. Let's go through what we saw today. So baseline, 360 foot-pounds, 296 horsepower. We'll go to the next one. We ran another baseline. We got 405 foot-pounds of torque, 293 horsepower. So it kind of peaked out at this point. That's where what it was going to make as far as torque and horsepower. The next baseline that we went through, we started to get a bit of temperature into it, and we see the numbers start to drop off a little bit, but they're very, very consistent. within a few foot-pounds, within a few horsepower of each other. Okay, at this point we can see that it's typical EcoBoost. Comes up, makes a bunch of boost, and then because they're really small turbos, there's two of them, but they're like really small, they fall off pretty quickly. So the idea is that we would like to see this torque line come up higher, come up sooner. We're only down around 200 foot-pounds here at the start, and we'd like to make a lot more power, because that's the idea behind custom tuning. Okay, so we jump ahead to where we're actually into some of our tuning now. 467 foot-pounds. Same vehicle, same intake, same circumstances, but now it's been custom tuned. We've worked with the boost, we've worked with the fueling, worked with the timing, and now we have 467 foot-pounds. It's coming on a slight bit quicker, so Wally was making more adjustments as we went through. We're up to 348 horsepower. We'll go to the next step. Again, this wasn't done in 5 minutes. What we had to do was just make a pass, make a change, see what the results were, see where they are. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, and that's tuning. You just have to check and see where it's going to be correct. Next pass, 461 foot-pounds of torque, 354 horse, and now we're maintaining that boost. You can see the boost comes on, and it doesn't just curl over, but it pulls and pulls and pulls all the way out. But you can see where we start to fall over up here. We weren't happy with that, so we made some more changes. .477 foot-pounds of torque. Now our torque is up. It's coming up really, really nicely. 350 horse. We made some more changes. 16. Perfect. All right. On this one, we wanted to see what can this do. We put the boost in. We let the boost curve follow in. It builds boost, it holds boost for an extra 500-600 RPM, and it falls over more slowly. And we've just done a little bit more work out here at the end, so now we're up to 404 horse, 498 foot-pounds of torque. This is the place you want to be. International Dyno, K&N intake. Your Bronco can do this, can run safely and smoothly every single day of the week. And we can do this for you. We're looking forward to having you come in. Come see us in International Dyno Authority. Thank you. Okay, we brought together the team today to tune a Bronco to see what we could do here at International Dyno. We showed you earlier the install of the K&N. We showed you the product and the process, and then we went through the tuning. Pretty exciting stuff. We're a lot happier than we thought we would be. I thought it would be good, but we're pretty impressed. 498 foot-pounds of torque, 404 horsepower to the wheels. Not crank horsepower. This is to the wheels, so this is going to be an extremely, extremely fast machine. We couldn't have done it without having Dave, who had brought us the Bronco. Joe, who told us all how to keep things in orders. Wally, of course, behind the controls, building the tune, making sure everything is good, making sure everything is safe, but at the same time, let's get some power. And Tim, for the install of the K&N, we're really, really excited to bring you a Bronco, bring you International Dyno, and bring you the results today. Really looking forward to showing everybody what we can do in the future and what we've done here today.